you guys. Good evening. This is Shannon. Of course it is. And how you guys doing? Today is Sunday, and we are back with our PSA Sunday. And just to kind of let you guys know what we got going on. Today was great. It was Sunday. We had our Survive and Thrive committee meeting today at 12:30. If you would love to be a part of the planning committee, all you got to do is go to the bottom to this website, www.surviveandthrivecr.org. And what you do is go to registration, and registration will give you all access to all the different things that you can register for. If you would like to register to be a board member of Survive and Thrive, if you would like to register to be an ambassador, volunteer, a sponsor, a speaker. If you would like to be, a donor, there is access there for you to be able to connect with us there. If you have a story and you are a survivor, or you are the loved one of a survivor and you would love to share your story, being a caregiver to a survivor or caregiver to a loved one, we would love to have your story. We're going to be publishing Survive and Thrive. It's called Thrive for Life. And we are going to be having that as an option, as something to give you for Survive and Thrive and at the conference. The conference is going to be October 13th and 14th. We are working on the details. The 13th is definitely going to be a fun, impactful meet and greet, very emotional, connecting with your heartstrings and letting you hear the stories of survivors, music, fellowship, and all ways that you can be a part of Survive and Thrive by way of donation, by being a legacy donor, what have you. You will be able to find out more and how cancer has impacted and how it impacts many, many lives, and how you can be a trailblazer on putting cancer behind us and making cancer recovery a reality. So with that being said, it is just kind of giving you guys some updates. Again, Survive and Thrive is October 13th and 14th. It is it's going to be in Sacramento. So this is our first time from being live after 3 years during the pandemic, and we were virtual all 3 years. Now, what we're looking into, of course, is how we can still bring that virtually to you at the location that we're going to be in. So we got to, work out the details. We had a really great meeting. We had some new folks who have joined. We, Survive and Thrive, has connected and have an MOU, which is a memorandum of understanding, which is a connection and a partnership that you have with another organization. And we're looking for other organizations to do MOUs with. And what that means is that we're looking for those of you who would love to be a part of making cancer recovery a reality for those who have been diagnosed, but also how to help them during their time of this struggle of going through cancer, and looking at the treatment plan and how treatment is not the same for everybody. People may go through the same thing. You may go through chemotherapy. You may go through radiation. You may have some, genetic therapies and different things that you're going through, hormonal therapy. There's always something different, even though you may say or may feel it's breast cancer or it's lung cancer or it's colon cancer or liver cancer. It is still all different for everyone, regardless of the fact if you have what's labeled on the surface the same diagnoses. So we know that everyone takes an impact to their bodies differently through chemotherapy. Sometimes the chemotherapy that you take and the medication that is used may have a very different impact on your body than it would on someone else's. Sometimes there's genetic and there is allergic reactions that you may not even know that you have. Your body may not be able to absorb the medications at the same rate, so you have some complications. So there's usually sometimes some complications that arise. Sometimes after the fact that you've gone through the treatment, that, some of the things is that you lose teeth, the calcium in your body and in your bones gets depleted. So then what starts happening, you start losing teeth. There are some people who have lost their teeth because of the fact that they're gone through chemotherapy. We have to look at all of those things. Sometimes, of course, there's some who are diagnosed where they are still dealing with neuropathy. And neuropathy, of course, comes from nerve damage. I actually still have neuropathy, and it's been 7 years. I get cold. If I get too cold, my left side starts, it gets really numb and it hurts, it aches. So there's different things. Your feet end up with neuropathy. So if you stand too long, your feet hurt. There always has this tingle. Mine's actually feel like I'm stamping in mud, and which is really weird because around my toes it feels like I'm in mud, like mud is just caked up on there some kind of way. It is really crazy, but regardless to what, these are things that are happening. Hey, Hot Cat, how you doing? So you missed the meeting today. What happened? You should have came. So a lot of you guys missed the meeting. So, but that's okay. We got some really great things done. We have a new person who is going to be a part of Survive and Thrive Planning. She too is a cancer survivor as well, and very well, involved and want to be involved. So we are always looking for those of you who would love to support and be able to be a part and get the word out. Because in order for us to make the biggest impact that we can, we have to, okay, what was you doing? We need more people. We need more people like you who want to give and be a part of Survive and Thrive. So that is what we're looking at, and we want to let you guys know. So as it sits right now, we have tickets available. The tickets are a $10 donation. We would love for you to make a donation to Survive and Thrive. Again, remember, if you don't, Survive and Thrive is a 501c3. We are tax exempt. So we can, send you your nice little, tax deductible letters at the end of the year. The end of the year is coming again, just that quick. And we would love for you to be one of our legacy donors, where you can also make us your donation organization that you donate to. I like that. I need to write that down. Donation organization. You said that. Now I'm on Tumblrs with TV on. Oh, okay. She's doing tumblers, y'all. Watch out. Two are doing tumblers. Hot Cat did some tumblers for Survive and Thrive. It's two of them. I done moved stuff around in this house, so I don't even know where I put them. I better find them because I want to have them. I too need to get on track with some tumblers as well and sublimate them cups that I have. But anyway, we want you guys to know more about saving the date. The save the date in Sacramento, October 13th, 14th is going to be great. We're going to have a silent auction. We're looking for prizes. We're looking for things, and those of you who would love to give so that we can use those for donations. You said I'm blinging with it. Oh, okay. With the TV on. I think that's what you're saying. Yeah. So Hot Cat is a creator. She creates and does a lot of crafty things. And she does shoes, bling shoes. She does a lot of stuff. So that is what we're looking at. So we want you guys to be a part of Survive and Thrive 2023 and 2024 and so on and so on. But for those of you guys who would love to give, you can give $10 a month. That is great. If that is what's within your budget, please do go to www.surviveandthrivecr.org and you can find out more. What is LV? You blinging with LV on. I don't know. What is that? Tell me more. Tell me more, Hot Cat. What's LV? Louis Vuitton? Las Vegas? I don't know. So anyway, Hot Cat gonna tell us, or we might end up bringing her on live. So if you want to go live with us, come on. We used to do that a lot. But if you'd like to come on and go live with us while we're here live on this thingy. Okay, Louis Vuitton. That's what I was like. Louis Vuitton? That's the only LV I know besides Las Vegas. So Louis Vuitton or Las Vegas. All right. So Hot Cat is designing a tumbler with Louis Vuitton design inspired. So great. I think I've seen something you've done with Louis Vuitton before. So that's cool. Sorry about that, y'all. So Survive and Thrive 2023. Who's down? Who's with it? Who wants to be a part of it? So that is what we're doing. Survive and Thrive. We are looking for those of you guys who are in different businesses. We're looking for sponsors. So if you would like to sponsor the food, if you are a restaurant and you like to sponsor the food, please do. If you want to just sponsor the food, we got budget line items. So we do have a budget. Thank you to Elaine and Sharon, AKA, who always want to make sure we have budgets. So we do. We have budgets. We got sponsor letters. If you know someone who can just use a sponsor letter, if you know a place, it's gray and pink. Oh, that's cute. So send me a picture once you're done. If you know of an organization that is looking to be a part of a great impactful thing dealing with cancer and how definitely women of color and men of color and children of color can definitely get treatment like they should and be able to have access to things and being treated in a way that is definitely humane and looking for ways to keep them alive. Because again, we do understand and know that people of color, the medical field is have taken a backdrop to it and backstep where we're not getting medical treatment like other counterparts are. But we are looking for ways also to support those who have gone down this journey, because the one thing that I know is that regardless of the fact of what ethnicity, what culture, what nationality, what race you are, when you have folks in the room who have been diagnosed and hit with such a deadly disease, they come together. They come together and they rally together because it's about one cause, one life, and this is the opportunity to do it. So we're looking for you. I hope it comes out. I hope it comes out too. Well, more than likely it will. Just take your time. That's all you got to do. Take your time. So Survive and Thrive 2023. If you know of someone that can be a speaker, please note that we would love to have them. But I am just going to keep this as transparent as possible. We do not have a budget to pay speakers. We are looking for those of you who are going to donate your time, but also sell tickets and bring people in. We are raising funds. We have no big budget to pay anyone. We are looking for ways on how we can get that, but that is how we're going to get there. We are establishing that. So we are looking for those of you who would want to come help us build this, because Survive and Thrive is going to thrive. It is by way of, again, my friend Sharon, who you guys know, and I had her on a couple times way back prior to 2018. My friend since then has passed away, and I miss her dearly. And we were doing this together. So, and I will continue to carry this on, and definitely in her memory, but also with her support and her blessing, and of her children as well. So Survive and Thrive is here, and we need you guys to support what we're doing. If you can give $10, if you can give $100, if you can give $5, whatever it is, again, sorry about that. Keep in mind, Survive and Thrive is a nonprofit organization, and we need your support. So go to our website, www.surviveandthrivecr.org. And while I drink this water, and I need some more, that is what we're looking for. So in the meantime, we're going to turn on this video so I can cough. And then I'll get right back to you guys in just a second. 42 seconds. back. If we cough again, don't worry about it. We're going to keep it going. So again, Survive and Thrive 2023. We want you guys to find out more. Go to our website. Now, the website is under construction, but that's okay. And don't tell Sharon Nixon and the Fashion Umbrella Foundation that I messed with the site just a little bit. So Sharon, I just touched it just a little. I didn't mess it up too bad. I just had to change the color. No, I had to change some words and put on there about the testimonies because it just had some random craziness on there, just some filler blocks, and that just was not gonna be okay. So I didn't touch it too much though. I did change one color and I added some words on it. So that's it. You said, is that Joy Lee? Joy Lee, hi, Cat said hi. Yeah, anyway. Hi, Adrian. How you doing? She said, I know. She told me not to touch it. She said, do not touch the site. And I said, okay, I'm not. And then we missed each other in traffic. And then I didn't get to her. And then we had an event the other day on Saturday. And then other people were going to the site. And then I didn't want it to show like it had some old random testimonies that was just saying like some blank craziness. So I changed it. So hopefully she don't get too mad. And then be like, I'm going to like not give you the password. I don't know. She might not notice. I don't know. She might. And she might not. So, hello, Adrian. Adrian, we are Recover and Rebuild, and we are going to be doing that. Recover and Rebuild. Now, Recover and Rebuild came by inspiration of Adrian. Adrian was, she has her company, and she was doing a workshop. And she was talking, and when she was saying what she was saying, I told you to use the rolling thing, then and clean that stuff up. And then when she was talking, I was like, you know what? Put in recovery and rebuild together because it just works. Because once you recover from what you're recovering from, then you got to rebuild. You got to rebuild it. Like, you know, looking at the fact of coming through cancer. Coming through that recovery time, recovering, still in recovery, but you need to rebuild, and you're going to rebuild. I know how she will. You have to rebuild your mindset, your health, your wealth, and then you got to recover from. Thank you. You got to recover from these things, but you got to rebuild also. You got to see how you're going to rebuild yourself, how you're going to get yourself back out there, how you're going to either rebuild your finances. How to rebuild your finances. Those are things that you got to also look at, is rebuilding your finances, rebuilding your health, rebuilding the wealth, rebuilding your mindset. These are all very important things that really takes time to consider. And we really need to make sure that we're looking at those things. So at Survive and Thrive, we're going to be doing that, but we also are going to be planning our Recover and Rebuild workshops that we're doing on ways of how we can support. And we're going to pull one thing from it. We're going to do mindset. Then we're going to do health. Then we're going to do wealth. And then we're looking at recovery. Recovery is in many facets. It's so many different things that you recover from. It's not just recovering from, you know, cancer or recovering from chemotherapy or radiotherapy, but you're recovering from, you know, situations. There are some of us and all of us who have had situations in our life that we need to recover from, and we need that support. And when we sit together in fellowship and having definitely supports to be able to do that, and when you're looking at it from a protective factors point of view, you have circles of support, and we will build up around that, and having circles of support of how you can make things work for you, and identifying who is in your circle of support. Who are those people that you can go to in time of need? Who are those folks? We all have them. Sometimes they're in distant parts of the world or distant places, but we do have people who are within our circle of support. But how do you keep them in your circle of support? Because You can't just assume and feel that you just have people and you don't cultivate those relationships. You want to cultivate those relationships and you want to make sure that you keep those relationships solid, but they also have to be authentic, but they have to be reciprocated. So those are the things that we're going to be looking at in Recover and Rebuild. So with that, I don't want to be too long because you guys know I got homework. I do not get done with school until the 13th, but until then, I am still moving and trying and getting this work done. I have homework for Wednesdays, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. So I'm starting on the homework for Wednesday now. I've gotten one done and I now need to get the next one done. So I'm ahead of the game and be ahead of the game. So thank you guys. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, Adrian, for popping in. Adrian, check in with me. Let me know how you're doing. And Hot Cat, of course, show me this Louis Vuitton LV that you're putting together once you've done it. We are looking again for speakers, sponsors, vendors, ambassadors, legacy donors. If you can give $10 a month, you can give $20 a month. If you would like to get your business featured in our Thrive for Life magazine, $50 or $75 for a full sheet. Get yourself in there. We are going to print this magazine. It's going to be printed. So if you would love to be a part of it and getting your stories and getting your information, if you have health and wellness, if you have things that are for people on how to recover, mindset, health, wealth, recovery, all of those things, come on in. Go to www.surviveandthrivecr.org. So with that being said, thank you guys. I am going to leave you guys with another video. And this one is about, let's see, 55 seconds. This is our Survive and Thrive 2023. Where are we going next? See ya.